Today my speech is going to be about abortion. Everyone has their own opinions about what is right and wrong. Abortion is one of those that raises a red flag. Facing an unplanned pregnancy is difficult and scary. To begin with, I believe in the saying, everything happens for a reason. God has a plan for everyone. There is a reason God blessed you with one of His creations. Exodus 21:22 through 25 states, "When men strive together and hit a pregnant woman so that her children come out, but there is no harm, that the one who hit her shall impose on him, and he shall pay as the judges determine. But if there is harm, then you shall pay life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burn for burn, wound for wound, stripe for stripe." The scripture clearly indicates that a baby in a womb is just as much human and alive as a baby that is already born. Abortion is not the only way out of your unwanted situation. To prevent murder, another option is adoption. There are millions of women every day trying to have kids and are unable. With adoption, you can still be part of the child's life. It's called open adoption. With open adoption, you can get pictures and letters to maintain a relationship with your baby. In some situations, visits are arranged. And you also get to choose the family of your child. If you feel you want no part of the child's life after the birth, you can choose for a closed adoption. But in both situations, you are giving life to the child, the life that God intended for them. Abortion is one of those, what you would call, touchy subjects. From my perspective, it is just wrong. It's against God's wishes and can be prevented by choice of adoption. From a personal reflection of my experience of getting pregnant at 18, I know how scary it is to see those two lines show up on the test. Majority of adoptions are seen in teens. Many teens do it to prevent from upsetting the parents or so that they continue living their life. I'm a mother here at 19, and yet it's the best feeling. I was one of those that struggled with telling my dad about those two lines. I couldn't bear the thought of the upsetment that it would bring. There was tears and a lot of upsetting words, but in the end, it all worked out, and today she, my little girl, is his entire world as well. And yet I still live my life. I have lots of fun-filled days with blowing bubbles, playing outside, getting slobbery kisses, and hearing those sweet jibbery-jabbery words. She is my greatest blessing. God had a plan for me.